Keep your hands on your head! Do not move!
London.
Get out of the way!
Home to over 8.5 million people.
This taser is capable of delivering 50,000 volts!
The task of protecting them falls to the country's biggest police force.
You're under arrest, all right?
Hello, Mitchell to the police. How can I help?
Taser, show me your hand! I've got a taser, show me your hand!
In a single year, they're called to 90,000 robberies and burglaries.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Chasing suspects, coming to High Street.
100 murders.
You've been identified as being responsible for the murder of David McKenna.
And make more than 190,000 arrests.
Bingo. Gone!
You unlawfully and maliciously caused grievous bodily harm. Can you think of a reason now why I should give you bail for this matter?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
It's a force seen by some as the enemy.
Black people growing up around here feel that the police is against them.
My driver has come under attack with a glass bottle, he's had his head split open, and another officer has been stabbed in the back of the head.
As they deal with life.
You're 13, what are you doing using language like that? Come on, man.
Death.
Bolton's paradise.
Crime and its victims.
We lock up the bad people so that people like you can sleep safe and sound.
24 hours a day.
Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer, and today, well, we are playing GTA 5 Met Police in London, and as you know, in the world right now, coronavirus is everywhere. So what we're doing today is doing a little bit of a special, well, a bit of a special one. We're going to do a bit of a corona sort of bringing a person that's been brought back into the UK and taking him to a secure area that the city has set up. They basically took out a whole armed police unit and massive counter-terrorism building and pretty much transformed it into a massive just place where people can stay and live and stay in quarantine pretty much and just be monitored. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking them from the airport to the location of the armed police / terrorism unit base. So what we need to do is we need to wait for the place to be set up for us. Obviously we'll go in, we'll lead the convoy, and we'll bring the convoy to the location. Okay, so we've had the call saying that they're all ready now. We've got to drive normally there because we don't want to, obviously we always go through these lights anyway, but we don't want to make anyone worried about anything until we're actually on scene. I don't know when the tyres have just popped, they didn't have time for that. Bit of an issue. But obviously everyone knows that coronavirus is getting important, that people need to obviously keep on top of it, and obviously in the description there'll be a few links to things, you know, to be aware. And obviously we'll raise awareness, you know, just help the cause, help everything that's going on. More people are aware of what they can do to stop it, the better. And well, if we can make a decent GTA 5 video, why not? Because everyone loves the escort videos, and everyone, a couple of years ago when Ebola was the thing, did a load of GTA 5 escorts, so I guess it's something you can do, isn't it? Something interesting. Everyone likes escorts, something related that's going on in London and around the world. This could take a while to get there, I can tell, because traffic is very heavy. I've added a mod in that just makes traffic a little bit more busier, keeps the world looking more alive. And also you'd be happy to know that I'm bringing my GTA 5 real life mod series. That's coming back, and let's go through it while it's still orange. There we go. So yeah, I'm bringing that back soon, but it's going to have a twist. We're not going to be doing a lot of we're going to be doing a lot of realistic jobs, but they're also not going to be legit. Some are going to be illegal. We're going to move into some harder criminal stuff. We did armed robbery in the last video, I think it was, and we did selling some cars and that, but we'll look at some stealing cars and things like that, see what we can do, because there are some really cool scripts out there that just make the game a bit more interesting. So obviously GTA is a criminal game, but obviously you can play it legit like we did with the British police like now, or you can do the real life mods and have realistic jobs like normal day-to-day ones that we have done in previous videos. But also it's cool just to look at the armed robbery stuff, the car theft, things, you know, some interesting things, see what goes on with them, get into some high-speed pursuits, see how good the cops are. There is some cool scripts that I've got with the cops, where it makes them really interesting and, well, pretty much how the cops should be. Hopefully these lights go green soon. It'd be nice if they did. But basically we're doing a solo patrol today because it's just a convoy. We're going to have obviously extra backup in the other cars that we're convoying with. Plus obviously in the vehicle that is taking the person, that's going to have people in the back. And we are armed police purely because we don't want protesters, but there shouldn't be any protesters. It's more news reporters getting in the way, trying to get, you know, the cameras in, you know, on motorbikes, and they try and get the cameras through the windows of the ambulances or the convoy cars or anything like that. So that will be interesting to see what happens. Now we are using an ambulance instead of a bus because it is only one person that we're taking. It's just the one person. Once that one person's in the ambulance, it'll be safe to go. We can then get out. Now we're using fully marked cars because it's going to be known all around the world. Well, not the world, but the whole of London will pretty much know. Also into that lane, we'll know this is a convoy for the coronavirus. But because this plane hasn't arrived, there's no need to blue light it to the incident yet because it's technically not an incident. It's an emergency when the person gets in the ambulance. That is when it becomes an emergency for us. But right now, they're still on the plane. I think they're still in the air probably. I don't know whether they see them land or not. I don't know. Should land in the hangar because we've asked for private access, you know, just keep the press away. It's the best thing to do. Get them in the back of the ambulance, and for some reason the car's going through. It's a bit weird. Okay, that person's just doing all sorts now, but not again, we'll just have to ignore them. Because today our main objective is to get the person to... Oh, perfect. Oh, there's another vehicle. Is this going to join us in the convoy? Basically the main objective today is not to pull people over, not to get in any traffic pursuits or anything like that, just to get the convoy to the location where we have multiple paramedics, firefighters, police officers, just protecting them people, but also there because anyone that is brought in with an illness, obviously they're taken there and they're looked after, checked, and then they obviously will be monitored for like I think 2 weeks, and then after that they'll obviously be released after some serious testing, or they'll be kept there further testing and obviously treatment, well not really treatment but just kept there, quarantine basically. Again, we just don't want to alert people because especially as they're going to be at the airport, we don't want people panicking by rushing there. But obviously coming out people are going to see, but they're going to see they're coming from their own exit and they're being on their own plane, so it's not a passenger plane or anything like that, so they should be happy people. And hopefully, I can see a lot of traffic's heavy coming out of the airport. It could be an issue for us. Obviously you'll get a lot of cameramen trying to get footage, and obviously we'll need to make sure that we are not getting caught by that. We do not want any cameramen getting in our way or anything like that. News reporters could be on the side of the road. Again, we just have to fly past them. Be aware that some people will try and do some risky and stupid things. We just have to drive past them. Right. Okay, we are approaching the airport now. As you can see, we're just about to pull in. Okay, here we go. British Airways. EasyJet. Hang on, does that have a Thomas Cook? Does it? Does it not? No, American Airlines, EasyJet, Virgin Atlantic. There's not one there. There's nothing there. There's probably some others. So let me in, please, sir. Yep, I'm here for the special escort convoy. Yep, thank you. Yeah, he wasn't letting me through, I don't think. Here we go. There it is. There's a conversation. It's a smaller convoy, no need for buses because it's just one person. Okay guys, here we go. Let's get the coronavirus victim who has potentially got it, or has it, I don't know. I obviously don't know anything, obviously the paramedics know. But they'll be attending to the person in the back of the vehicle. Obviously we have to get them to our counter-terrorism / firearms base unit, where we have literally closed that down and not rebuilt it, just put loads of housing into it basically to make it a nice quarantined area. Shouldn't be any issues today. Obviously the time that we're travelling is decent. There shouldn't be lots of traffic on traffic, like rush hour should have ended. We should be heading to the motorway is what I'm assuming, purely because to get to the place we've got to go on the motorway. Now as you can see the convoy is sticking together, so that's good as you can see. What we don't want is people stopping at the side of the road taking pictures and things like that. Anyone that stops for us though is good, but just don't want people getting out of cars, things like that, trying to take photos. There's then possible risk of walking out into the road and slowing us down and stopping us. People on motorbikes and someone on the back trying to take photos into the back of the ambulance again, something that we don't want. I'd like it if this convoy was a little bit quicker, that would make more sense, but obviously we are in a bit of traffic at this point. The minute we hit the motorway we should start picking up the most speed, but for now we're just going to be careful. Last thing we want is a collision with someone in the back that's got coronavirus, and then we have a whole incident of people panicking, and we just don't want that. Let's keep this moving. Now, as I think I was saying before, that we haven't got a bus because it's only one person, and obviously there's no need for a bus just for one person. That's just ridiculous. The ambulance fits through nicely. We're going to take that wide just to stop any traffic coming. The ambulance is following us nicely behind. We're going to get this person out of the way. The ambulance can come through. Right, we're keeping the convoy going. Now I don't see the air helicopter, just the helicopter should we say, above. I don't know why that stayed around the airport, it's a bit weird. It was meant to follow us and just give us an extra heads up when there's press on the roads and things like that. Or you know, like when they leave set up, because I'm assuming they're going to be on the motorway somewhere taking photos, you know, when we fly past. But hopefully if we go too fast we won't get any photos, and that'll be good. Right, let's get this convoy moving now. We're getting onto the motorway. Now so we're going to slow traffic down immediately for us. Let us take all 3 lanes if we need to get straight out into the faster lane. Right, ambulance, you ready to keep up? Okay, I like the way that we've utilised all 3 lanes. I like that. It's keeping people away from us, stopping any press getting around or anyone like that. I like that. And we have all 3 lanes then, that was quite nice. Nicely planned. Obviously we're just taking over the motorway, so we're going in whatever lanes we want, or hop the middle lane if we want. Just got to keep an eye on the ambulance constantly. Making sure it's behind me. If the other 2 vehicles aren't following, that is fine, but I think there is, yeah, there's one right behind it and the other one's a little bit further back. Now we shouldn't be we're not actually too far I don't think, it's just literally down this whole stretch and then there's a bit of a turn off. Right, let's get this ambulance a bit closer because it is taking a while now. But I guess there is no need to fly down the road if we've got a victim in the back of the vehicle. Should we call a victim just someone that's got the virus? Is it a victim really? Well, not a victim of crime or anything, are they? Just the person with the illness. Or the virus, I should say. Right. Fortunately, this convoy can't keep up to my speeds that I would go if I could. Unfortunately. But it does keep up okay speeds, but it is staying to the road laws. But obviously in this situation you'd be flying down the roads trying to get this person to this place, the way they can be looked after as quick as you can. You could even technically use the helicopter from the airport to this place. That was a potential idea that I had. Just get a helicopter and bring the helicopter to this place, but the air ambulance probably isn't available to do that constantly, so it's easy just to have loads of different convoys bringing people that suspectedly have the virus or actually do have the virus, and they can be quarantined and checked out. There now, as you can see, there is a police motorbike. I don't think that's fair for us. Okay, this car's slammed on, be aware of that. Could be press. Gonna wait for the convoy because it seems like it was slowed down massively though with that car. Okay, as you can see we are approaching now. That's a good sign, we're approaching. We are getting there. Now we've done this towards the night time because we were going to leave, obviously as you saw we left in the day, and then we decided we were going to, by the time the plane got in it was better to wait like half an hour until it was a bit more darker, purely because you basically fly down the roads through without rush hour. basically, and the person obviously was being fully medically cared for in a sick bay that we've made in that little airport area you saw, because obviously that is our place. Now obviously what we're going to do is bring the ambulance through. Come on, ambulance, keep coming. There we go. Then it'll go and park up wherever it's being told to park up. Obviously, we'll follow it to wherever it's going to go. I think it looks like it could be going around the back, I'm not sure. Because at the moment, the back is where they are taking people in. Because obviously they're taken through that back door, then obviously people are looked after that way. Right, let's just see where it goes. Oh no, it's coming this way. It's coming around the front. It just went through the back gate because it was safer, I think. There are all the ambulances. Now we put our reds on purely just so people know we're taking the back light. There's no need for us to be in front of the ambulance now. We're just going to finally escort it into the end. It's obviously going to go around the back because obviously that's where we're going to take patients. The front is just for staff. Right, I think I'm going to need to go and open that gate for them with my vehicle. Come on, ambulance, come through. Feel free to come through. And there we go, guys. That is it. The ambulance is going to go around back, and obviously the person was taken out. These two convoy cars can now stand down, but I think they're probably just going to follow and assist. I don't know what they're actually doing, actually. Good point. I've just slammed into that as I've seen. There we go. And I've slammed into that too. That's not the best thing. Now I know this video wasn't action packed and it was a bit boring probably to some people. Some people love the convoys. I love every GTA 5 video, but especially the convoys and armed police ones. They are the best to do. Obviously today we did coronavirus one just to, you know, I can add links in then, you know, some awareness to it. Obviously, you know, help whatever we can do with it. But also just, you know, people like convoys, people like realistic convoys. It's something that goes on all the time now. From, well, what is going to be happening, it's what happened with Ebola. Loads of people used to put videos up of the convoys, GTA 5. So I thought I'd do one for this. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification buttons down below for instant notifications. We'll see you guys in the next video.